Lax Weekly still got it. Okay, what's up, fellas? It's Jake with Lax Weekly. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm headed to go see my good buddy, Keaton Jones. He is a defensive midfielder at Bryant University. And I mean, he's legit, man. He played in every single game as a freshman, and he's a staple in Bryant's defensive midi group. And I'm pumped because a lot of you have been asking for more defensive videos. So hopefully this is the start of a lot more defensive videos. So anyways, he's gonna take me through his training routine and show me what drills he does to be a top D midi in college lacrosse. All right, fellas, let's do this then. All right, Keaton.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
So the first drill we started with was this back pedal to ground ball drill, where you approach the ball like you're playing defense, then back pedal to one side, back pedal to the other side, and sprint through the ground ball. This is a really good drill because it works on so many things at once. You have to work on your defensive positioning, back pedaling, and ground balls all at the same time.
Nice.
And make sure when you approach the ball that you're coming at an angle so that way you're forcing your opponent to go to one side. Another thing you'll notice is how low to the ground Keaton is. The lower you get, the easier it's going to be for you to change direction and play defense. A lot of times you'll see beginners and even players who have been playing for a while, me included, get really lazy and just kind of play defense without thinking about it. But if you actually want to play defense and not get burned, you got to get low to the ground. And by the way, you can join 3,000 other lacrosse players and join the Lax Weekly email newsletter packed with tangible tips on how to become a better lacrosse player. I'll leave a link in the description where you can go subscribe now. Next, we did a variation of this with a partner where instead of scooping the ground ball yourself, you goose it or hit it to your teammate for a ground ball. This simulates a real game situation where a defender is coming at you to pick up the ball, so you quickly goose it in order to get the ball away. Goosing the ball is one of those skills that not many coaches talk about, but if you're good at it, you will be a big asset to your team. Another thing I want you to notice is that I'm letting the ground ball come to me instead of running through the ball. You don't want to wait for the ball, you want to go run to it and pick it up. And the last thing I noticed is how loud Keaton was communicating. He was screaming left or right, depending on which side of me he was on. I asked him why communication was so important.
Because you never know, because if the guy's going out for the ground ball right here, it helps him so much to know where like to put the ball so they can just get down the field and get ready to go for offense. On your left, on your left.
Then these guys came up to me and it was the first time in history that someone has recognized me in public. So next we did a transition shooting drill where you run down the field as fast as you can and take a shot. As a D midi, most of your shooting opportunities are going to come in transition since you're not staying on offense. This also doubles as a good conditioning drill because you're going to be sprinting a lot. Woohoo! Then we did a variation where instead of shooting, we passed it to each other like you would in a game. And I missed a 5-yard open shot. Nice one, Jake. By the way, if you're buying any lacrosse gear, please use the links in my description before you buy. It gives me a little commission at no extra cost for you and really supports this channel. But another takeaway is that having a partner who you can practice with is huge. If you have a friend, parent, or teammate who you can pass and shoot with, it's going to be much more effective than just practicing by yourself. So then we did this pass down, pick down where you pass it down to an attackman, set a pick, and let him curl off of you for a shot. And I was so impressed by Keaton because all of these drills were mimicking game-like situations. They weren't just random things going through the motions. When you practice, think to yourself, how could I actually apply this to a game? Then we took a quick break and played a game against one of the guys who came up to us earlier. First one to hit my water bottle got some money.
Enter. Whoever hits it first gets $10. All right. Here we go, boys. I'm crying right now. Oh man, you went for the worm burner. That's a smart approach.
Worm burner?
Yes, sir. Keaton, how does it feel to hit a water bottle and win $10?
$10. Hey, good stuff. That's all I need. All I need. That's lunch right there.
And finally, for the best part, we did some one-on-ones, and Keaton absolutely locked me up. But I did get him on this play, though.
Lax Weekly still got it. What advice do you have for players looking to play college lacrosse?
Hey, you gotta do it practice when no one's looking. You gotta do it after practice. You gotta do it on your weekends when your friends are going. You gotta put in the work, because honestly, if you don't put in the work right now and you think you could just show up to a game or to showcase, that's not how it's gonna work. You gotta put in the work and be able to go play at the next level.
Keaton, Thank you, sir.
Hey, no problem. Hey, thanks for having me.
Okay, fellas, that was a blast, and I read every comment, so let me know down in the comments below what video you want to see next. You can also support me by checking out the links in the description. I'm Jake with Lax Weekly. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.